Jai Narayan to all. My name is Shashwat Agarwal and I am from Sri Mahaprabhu Public School, Prayagraj, Uttar Pradesh. So here we are locked down in our houses and wondering that when the situations would get normal. This deadly virus has created a widespread damage to the whole society. And as we are free in our homes, it is a good time that we analyze our own selves and the society and predict that what the future could be. Jaan hai to jahan hai. This is the topic of our presentation, and with this, I am going to present my views over the point that what could be the responsibilities of citizens after this lockdown. But before going forward, let us take a look at what is the current situation. In India, we crossed the mark of 1.25 lakh corona patients on 23rd May. And currently, India is in lockdown 4.0, but still the situations are getting worse. The number of patients and death tolls are increasing at a regular interval. This corona crisis has created a great impact upon the humankind, and it seems that there is no going back. This lockdown was very necessary during this crisis, as this kept the society and prevented them from this deadly virus. But this lockdown has various impacts. Some were positive and others were negative. Under the positive impact, we have that this lockdown has positively contained the virus. People are using this free time to spend a quality time with their family and are now focusing to learn new skills. The best positive impact was seen over the environment. This has given space to the environment to heal itself. The reports say that ozone hole in the South Pole has been filled up. Rivers cleaned up and air pollution levels has lowered down to great levels, like in cities like Delhi, Lucknow. They have came to very low levels. But on the other hand, the negative impact tells the struggles of the society. Since there is no economic activity, it poses a great threat towards a big economic recession after this lockdown. Migrant workers are stuck and are unable to reach their native places. And there are thousands of people who are poor, struggling to find their livelihoods and are more prone to hunger rather than this coronavirus. During this crisis, thousands of people lost their jobs as there was no much work in the companies, and there is a lack of necessary goods in the market as there is no manufacturing work going on. These things tells the struggles of the society. And now, what after this lockdown? This pandemic is a life-changing time for all of us. This is something none less than a revolution. Since after the pandemic, life is not going to be similar as earlier, and there would be a new normal. Yes, a new normal. Since each and everyone focus on their personal health care, sanitization, social distancing. And a big impact that this lockdown has created over the society is that they have realized that the rush lives towards what they were heading, it had no meaning. And now they have realized their role in the society. And I must ask a question that who the real virus is. The materialistic view of the society in the pre-COVID world has exploited this environment to unsustainable levels. And this unsustained exploitation has created a social imbalance where the rich are powerful and the poor are weak and voiceless. So, in the post-COVID world, it is our responsibility that we create a proper social order where everyone has the proper say. And yes, being a responsible citizen, what are going to be our responsibilities after this lockdown? The first and the foremost responsibility is unity. Unity is the answer to any of the crises. If we all stand together, then only we can achieve whatever goals we have thought in our minds. And this thing is this much important as united we stand, divided we fall. The next thing is governing our own selves. As in the post-COVID world, the government won't be able to reach to each and every section of the society. And thus, it is important that everyone try to govern themselves with whatever instructions, whatever things that the government says. Youths and young leaders would play a great role in the world that we are going to see after this lockdown. And yes, it is also important that we all listen to the instructions given by the government and follow them. And above this, the most important thing is that each and everyone understand the necessity to know what the instructions are. The analyzation of each and every instruction given by the government is very much necessary. If those instructions are in favor of the whole society, if it is beneficiary for the society as a whole, then it must be strictly followed. Or else, being a responsible citizen, it is our duty that we make the government to change them and make them more better. And as we are going to build a new nation, it is important that these four factors must also be considered. These are first, equality, second, rights, third, equal development, and fourth, voice. Yes, it might sound strange that why I am talking about these points, these factors after even 70 years of independence. But as there is a big social imbalance in our society, these factors are must to be considered. As we are going to build a new society, a new nation, it is important that we construct a society with a proper balance. As our Prime Minister has talked about the Atmanirbhar Bharat, it is important that we focus on our own country and put forward the country first. This lockdown, this crisis has created opportunities in various sectors like healthcare, sanitization, education, entertainment, etc. And using these opportunities, it is must that we develop our country and create a new infrastructure for the modern India. And now, at last, I just want to say that we, the people of India, the first line with which our constitution starts, the preamble of our constitution starts, and it is time to prove that we are the true people of the India. We have to show that who India are and what we can actually do. The important things that needs to be considered are unity, cooperation and solidarity. These things are must to be considered always. I think that we are going to build a big world, a great India and a great nation forward, hoping for the betterment of each and everyone. Stay at home, stay safe. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.